Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're heading into Tekkit. I've been working on something that I really kind of wanted to show off. It's been something that I've wanted to build for a while. I've built the first portion of what I'm about to show. You can kind of see it behind me. It says Quantum Factory. I've wanted to actually get a full-scale Quantum Factory up and running. I've never actually done it. I've always wanted to do it. And like I said, today we are in Tekkit Classic, good old modded scientificness with, some magic, all the Tekkit glory right off the Technic launcher. But today we're going to dive right into all of this and what it is and what it does. Well, clearly what it does is it makes quantum suits. However, I want to start off and explain kind of where I got this idea, probably from about, I don't know, when Tekkit was real big. I don't know, more, it had to have been more than 5 years ago at least, when Tekkit was first out, Tekkit and Technic. Um, it all started with, I found out how to make diamonds out of just coal and obsidian pretty much. So over here I actually have a diamond factory. In like actual survival mode, clearly I'm in creative mode, but in actual survival mode, the best like way you would want to do it if you want to go full, no EMC, none of this witchcraftery. You just go with the normal, use your quarry and filter all your coal into a chest that then goes into these macerators. This one's more of a compact one, but right here, this whole machine right here to the end of my fist is a diamond factory. I used to make them really big. I used to run them off nuclear power, but I find solar power a lot more efficient and safe. Sometimes you leave that nuclear power running and you just blow up. Um, so this is where we're going to start off is on the diamond factory. So about, I don't know, 5 years ago or so, I saw a video on how to make diamonds. So I recreated. I can't claim this as my own idea. I didn't know about it, but I saw a way to make diamonds out of just coal, so I copied it down. I made my own improvements. If you can see up here, I have 8 feeds of coal on the sides here, and this last one is gravel because you need flint actually to make the diamonds. We're not going to get too deep into how it all runs. I can save those for later videos. Today I just wanted to show off the Quantum Factory. And right here, basically what you see in my screen, besides that little dirt thing out there, there's just, and that thing right there, that thing and that thing don't really serve a purpose. They're just machines I was testing out. But right here, what you see in front of me, this is my first Quantum Factory that I made. It is spread out because I put it all together for the first time ever, and it kind of lags because I got these long pipes, and once I have so much stuff flowing through these pipes, as you can see down there, I still have nano armor that's stuck in the pipe down here, waiting to be turned into quantum armor. But that's not the point. This is just where I started, and over here is where I improved on it, and I actually kind of got it more squished together, more, you know, efficient, you could say. I really like it. I think I could make it smaller. You can still see spaces all over, and I have different areas for solar panels running off everything. But yeah, so the first thing, I've done this before. I have made the first portion of the Quantum Factory more than 10, 15 times. I've made it every time I've played Tekkit. I've always made a nanosuit factory on a couple servers back in the day. I actually made one. And I made a whole nanosuit factory in the underground of me and my buddy's base. And all of a sudden, one of the admins of the server showed up, and he was like, "Hey, this is lagging out the server," which it definitely was not. So he made me destroy my entire nano factory, and it was actually the first one I ever built, and it was just a heartbreak. But so I've made this part right here. As you can see, this is just the nano factory. It makes all the obviously it makes the nano suits. You know, it starts in with these uh, energy condensers making coal and flint, and makes them into punches them through, turns them into diamonds. Diamonds then at the end turn into energy crystals. You need energy crystals to make your quantum armor. And so this part just makes the quantum suits. I know I said that already, but so it runs through here. Over the years, I've made some improvements to this. For some reason, I can't quite remember what happened here, but like I have to use these automatic crafting tables for everything. Like I have my recipe, it figures it out, it throws things through. But you can't stack things like energy crystals and Lapotron crystals. So I had to use these different types of crafting tables. They're just the different automatic crafting table MK2. But they're a little different. You got to pull out of the top on these ones. On these ones, you just pull straight out of the side. You put in from the top. I actually don't know. You might be able to put in from any angle. I've never really tried. I've always just put them straight into the top, the items from the pipes. So this way, when you put stuff in, you can actually get energy crystals in here, and the won't, clog everything up. Because if you use a regular automatic crafting table, things will get clogged up, and it ain't gonna go anywhere. Nothing's gonna come out. But as you can see, we got nano suits being made, got helmets. All these chests have nano parts of nano suits in them that you put them on, and you got nano armor. But nano armor's cool and all, but it's not as cool as quantum armor. I mean, look at that, so sexy. Got the green and the white. So let's actually get into this whole quantum factory now. I'm just gonna run through it. Later, I think I will do a whole like how it entirely works, like detailed and maybe like a how-to on how to do it. But I just kind of wanted to run around it and show it off because I've been working on it for a few days now, and I've really wanted to get this video out to show because I'm pretty proud of this. I don't know. I've never actually looked up to see if there's any quantum suit factories. I'm sure there are, but if not, this could be a first. I don't know. I should probably look at that. I'll do that, of course, after I upload this video or while I'm uploading it. But anyway, after it becomes nano armor, we need nano armor is pretty simple to make. It's that small. This part more complex, more pipes, more machines. So the nano armor runs into these chests, and I'll pull them out with one of these levers, and they'll send them into these crafting tables. But I also need to start all the way over here to, I gotta make more energy crystals. That's not the energy crystal one. This one is. I gotta make the more energy crystals, pump them through. Gotta make all the parts, cause quantum armor. It's quite a quite a you know big step up from nano armor. You got these iridium plates, and you gotta make from iridium ore, which comes from doesn't show you in the recipe, but true old school guys will know the way you make iridium ore is from mass fabricators, which I have over here. I have 7 of them, and they pump out the UU matter, and you pump it over here into the shape of an eye, and it gives you the iridium ore. So I have 7 because it takes 7 each, or 7 spots in the crafting table to make one. So I just was like, you know what, 1 for each slot. And then I have all these other parts. Yeah, there's some things like, obviously over there, I had 2 diamond factories running it, which ideally, I want to redo this in a survival mode. Completely legit on survival. But we'll see how that goes. I think I'm going to start a Tekkit series. But here we got, I'm just making this bronze. Over there I actually have set up to where it actually makes the bronze the right way, where you macerate the dust and then build the ingots. But I just wanted to get the most efficient way, and since EMC can be used, in my opinion, to run this, I'm okay with using it. So you got the tin, the bronze. Make sure this goes down in the furnace. Make sure refined iron. But like over here, I actually just have this pumping out diamonds. That way I don't have to make an entire another diamond factory. So it all runs together. We have all sorts of different things being made from, I guess these are diamonds too. I guess, where is it? We got over here, we got more refined iron getting turned into machine blocks. Uh, there's one around here that makes rubber boots. Where's the rubber boot factory? Is this the rubber boot factory? No, I was just over there. So lost already. Is this it? Is this the rubber boot factory? This is the rubber boot factory. You need the rubber boots to make your quantum boots. However, I will do a full how-to video and run through each step by step. I just wanted to get it shown off. So right here, this lever is going to turn on the nano factory. So if we go over here, you see all the or not these four will run off a different switch. These pull the nano armor out. And as you can see, the nano armor is actually coming out. There's stuff already in here. I guess that was the last chest piece, but got legs, boots, helmets, and torsos coming out. Over here, if we go over here, we see the macerators running, making the coal dust. Oh, that got loud. Wowzer. That was weird. Anyway, so this is making the nano armor. You can see it running. It's pulling all this stuff through. Over here is the little portion that makes these carbon plates come out. Compress these carbon plates and push them out. So once that's up and running, build up our storage, or I guess not really storage, but we'll want to pull some nano suits out. Once it gets built up a little bit, send the nano suits over to the quantum factory. So these nano suits will go through the pipes. I have them running through the ground and into each separate table. I'll turn that one off. We got nano suits in here already. Yeah, we got enough. And once you get that loaded up, you get a good store or a good supply of nano armor. You can start up your quantum factory, or you can start your quantum factory up whenever you want. I just like to let the nano factory build up a little bit, because once all these pipes are jam-packed full of items, it gets a little laggy. It takes a little bit before it gets laggy when things start falling out of machines because there's too much in them. Like this is right now. See, it's not running fast enough. But I'm not too worried about it. I think I'm gonna come up with a way to take obsidian pipes and suck out stuff that falls out and just turn it into something else. That way I don't have to worry about the game lagging out. And so now we see all these items just flying around in these pipes, going to their destinations. Got all these diamond pipes over here distributing things evenly to where I need them. Oh jeez. And got the UU matter coming out, turning into our nice iridium ore. Goes in, gets turned into iridium plates. So after that, you got a nice backlog of all your goods to build your quantum armor up. You're going to want to start pulling your quantum armor out. So I just made up the switches over here. You could run them however you want. Over there I have just wires leading all over, which I do here, but I actually cleaned them up quite a bit. And I just use wireless receivers on this side. And look at that, we got quantum armor flowing out of our pipes. Now, I don't know, if there's a Tekkit server out there and people are looking and there's a money-based system, I guess you could sell quantum armor, especially if you're using like these power flowers to make stuff, so you're not really actually using resources. You're just, creating the resources that you need. And yeah, but that about, I think, does it for this video. I just wanted to show off this quantum factory, show off the work, have the basis of starting from the diamond factory, then making my nano factories that I have made in the past, and then actually finally building the first quantum suit factory, for me at least, that I'm just pretty proud of. Uh, what I'll be real proud of is when I can do this in survival mode. It shouldn't be too hard at all, but it's just way easier to do in creative, so I just kind of put it together. That one over there just kind of took a few days for me because I was trying to figure it out, and you got to click through the recipes and keep going back to them and pulling up your good old search bar and looking up how the quantum armor made. You hit your recipe, you're like, oh, how's this iridium plate made? And you just keep diving into it, and you know. But hey, if you really like this video, I'd really appreciate that good old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There's gonna be more videos coming out like this. I think I'm gonna start running a Tekkit series on all sorts of different inventions, or I guess factories, quotations, factories that I make. Obviously, this isn't technically a factory, it's outside in a super flat world, but hey, soon it'll be in a factory. But yeah, make sure if you think this is cool, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of this, give it a thumbs up. If you think this was dumb, give it a thumbs up. Because I love any feedback if it's good. But if you give it a thumbs down, you know what? That's fine too. Any feedback is accepted. Make sure to leave some comments down in the comment section down below. Let me know anything you've built in Tekkit that you think you're pretty proud of, that you thought was cool. I'd love to hear about it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to the channel. I'd appreciate it greatly. I'm trying to grow the channel out. Got small numbers right now. Maybe someday we can get those into big numbers. But thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.